Y'all, they really have opposite parts. Like, think about it. What would y'all do if y'all had opposite parts and y'all were in a relationship?
My name is Jem.
My name's Navina.
We're lesbians, even though we have opposing parts.
The judgment we receive in a relationship, it mostly comes from online. It's a lot of straight with extra steps. If you give hot dog BJ handies, etc., you're not a lesbian.
I'm not sorry. What about me being attracted to her says that I'm attracted to men?
The worst reaction
The thing is, people come on here not to get judged, but end up still getting judged.
I've personally had is
Like I always say,
a person threatening my life. We're going to have a talk with our friend Ray.
And they were the reason that me and Navina even met in the first place.
I'm worried because you would bring a lot of people over, and I'm scared you're gonna cheat. So we'll need the flour, salt, cinnamon. Okay, let's get started.
I'm a trans woman and people judge my relationship because I was only with men prior, and now I'm with a woman.
I was attracted to Navina very quickly after we first met.
They wanted to kiss me, and I wanted
so they both have dicks. Okay.
to kiss them back, but they were in a relationship.
And then when my relationship ended, I think was when things started to progress.
So we officially became a couple in March. Happy anniversary. It's pretty.
We celebrate every single month that we are together. Your first time making French toast?
First time making French toast.
Look at that, okay.
I'm so excited to try it.
Oh my goodness. I think that's some of the best French toast I've ever made.
The first time I considered starting my transition, I was in middle school. I was 12.
Middle school when he wanted to start his transition. Y'all see what I mean? Usually it's high school when they start transitioning. I've never heard of a case where they wanted to start transitioning since middle school. Now middle school is actually crazy work. Like
13 years old. As part of my transition, I started taking hormones.
Like, how do you walk around a school looking like that at 13? Aren't your age mates like, bro, you're too young for that? Or, bro, what's this all about?
About a year in, I started taking progesterone. My next step's probably going to be surgeries, like top surgery, bottom surgery, facial feminization.
Okay, whatever.
When looking at your meal, you must always make sure there's enough sauce for every single bite.
You could definitely tell in these photos with the no expression. She was definitely sad.
It very much is giving performative.
Yeah, y'all, my armpits itch.
Yeah, there's
no life behind those eyes, no. Her life was not yet started.
I was doing drag being a man. That was gender performance, 100%. The one of us kissing.
Oh my god, I love that photo too.
In my previous relationships, I was only with men. I was never in a relationship with a woman.
I've had trans people coming in and out of my life, but dating a trans person, I think...
You probably introduce people to being trans, because I see a lot of trans people in high school. I've seen gingers, emos in middle school. But I've never actually seen a trans person in middle school until high school year.
Is different than just being friends with a trans person. I use the term lesbian because being a lesbian to me just means being attracted pretty much solely to femininity.
I remember being a little kid, a little boy, saying, I'm a lesbian. And it turned out to be true. We're going to have a talk with our friend Ray.
We've been best friends since high school, and they were the reason that me and Navina even met in the first place.
Hi!
It's so good to see you! Oh my God.
You have snow in your hair. Oh my god, it's freezing out there.
Oh yeah, get inside.
I wasn't sure that Navina was serious about Jem. With Jem, I was worried she was rushing
Navia and all of them finna crush. They all finna do the dirty.
into things because she had just gotten out of a relationship. So I was worried that both of them were kind of doing it a little too fast. It did cause a sense of stress for me at first.
It came as a shock to me to see you guys together because I just didn't think you were even liked women like that.
What are your concerns, girl?
I'm worried because you would bring a lot of people over. A lot. And I'm scared you're gonna cheat.
Oh.
Me personally, I'm not a cheater, Don't put that on my name.
I guess my question is, what changed with Jem?
Jem to me feels like the one, and that's the difference between them and everyone else. Everyone else kind of felt like
So one of them's trans and one of them's not. Or I think they're both trans. Yeah, they have to be both trans. That's why they have opposite parts, and y'all know what they have.
I was getting ick. There was something wrong with them, and it's 11 months and I have not found something wrong with Jem.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it.
After you called me a
Okay.
And I remember last time on one of my comment sections, some of these people tried to jump on me, and I was just giving my honest opinion, like, you know, about the one feminine man claims he's not gay. Yeah, he's feminine, claiming he's not gay. That's not offensive. That's just stating a fact. It even says it. It even said it in the title of the video. Feminine man claims he's not gay. Now, if I'm judging, that's my business. That's my business to judge. You coming on here telling me not to judge is not going to change the fact of me judging. So, if you're on that, bye-bye, get out of here. You know.
Talked about it, you know. So for me, like in my reservation,
see, y'all know, I'm not doing anything wrong in this video. I'm giving my reaction.
You know, and I'm just worried. And
Well, you also have feelings
reaction
for me.
videos.
I did. I did.
I had already kind of had feelings for Jem, and then I started developing feelings for Navina as well.
I was a little hurt.
I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay. I still love you. I thought you only liked men.
I need a man to make me a woman. That's what I believed. And that I could not be a woman by myself without receiving that attention from a man.
Now, like celebrating 11 months, how do you feel about like being out in public? Like, what do people say? What do they do?
A lot of the judgment has came from friends. Being a queer person, you get to choose your family. You really do.
You really do.
not have to.
So he liked he was a boy at first, and he liked girls like a boy should do, and he just decided to be in a girl's body to like a girl. Okay.
Stick with the people who are blood, because sometimes water is thicker than blood. If a
You just never get some people.
person treats you bad, why would you keep them around?
Oh Lord, I look so short.
We first started showing our relationship online, I believe, in June, and from that point onwards, it kind of just blew up.
A lot of the stuff that we post that goes big, mainly us being vocal and trying to advocate for trans women being considered lesbians and that they can be considered lesbians.
The judgment we receive in a relationship, it mostly comes from online.
I knew it was gonna say when we actually don't want you at all. We're gay. I know some people gonna be like, we didn't want you in the first place. I knew that's what some of the comments said.
Straight with extra steps.
I can't be considered a lesbian because I'm dating a trans woman.
Just because of what's in my pants. Why do you care? If you give hot dog DJ handies etc, you're not a lesbian.
I'm not sorry.
It's a lot of, I can tell that you're trans. All those Pizza Huts that closed and became attorney offices or dental offices, you know it used to be a Pizza Hut.
Now, there are some trans people that actually, I don't know, they make themselves sound like a trans man. Hold on. A trans woman, they know how to make themselves sound like a woman. Some of them know how to make themselves sound like the opposite gender. I can tell this one right here is still a work in progress. I don't know how they do that, but they do. Like, that's
What
crazy.
about me being attracted to her says that I'm attracted to men? I know if I was like with like a man, like y'all would be respectful, but you're not because I'm with a woman or a trans woman. A lot of the hate comes.
I think the hate comes like more for being with a trans woman and maybe you being trans. I don't know. Yeah.
From within our own communities. They believe that there's just one way to be a lesbian, which is, I think, very closed-minded.
The worst reaction I've personally had is a person threatening my life and me having to go back inside of my work and get an escort so that I could leave because he was screaming for me to come out.
A lot of the time I get nervous. I don't really let her go out alone, and it's not in a creepy and possessive controlling way. It's more just like, maybe you shouldn't be out alone because I don't know what could happen to you. Someone could clock you.
When people come at us, the first couple times you get it hurts. And then after that, you kind of like build up the armor and you're like, oh,
It's okay. Y'all aren't that famous yet.
okay, give me something new. Because like everybody wants to hit me with the same thing over and over again. And it gets to a point where it's like, the reason we keep going is because representation matters. And there's so many people like us that deserve to be able to see themselves represented in everything.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, I'll tell y'all after this ad.
Is this a scam?
This is not a scam. The 2000.
Here's the thing, some people are like that. They just don't like to post themselves on social media. So some people actually do that stuff and believe in that. They just don't like to be revealed publicly. They're more so private people.
Do you feel like your mind has maybe changed a little bit in terms of like our relationship?
Obviously, you know, feelings aren't something that go away immediately, so I have to work on that internally, but I want to make sure that you guys really love each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are really happy?
Yes.
Definitely.
That's the most important thing to me.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're gonna make me cry. Oh my god.
Thank you guys so much for talking with me.
I do feel a lot better.
You do?
I hope you feel better.
I do love you, baby.
So much, both of you.
There we go. The full heart circle. So today we are celebrating our 11th month anniversary. We're gonna get some tattoos. Hi. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you.
So good to see you. I haven't seen you in a second. The tattoo that we're getting is going to be a woman love woman symbol. The two female symbols interlocking each other. Yeah, we can do it like right here.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you excited?
I am. I'm a little nervous, but not too nervous.
We are so happy with the tattoo. It is so perfect. She did an amazing job.
Emma always does an amazing job.
Always.
So much.
What I love about Jem the
Got a choker on?
absolute most is how much they care about other people. Being homeless
even
and
gonna
having someone be like, you can stay with me because I understand the situation, and giving me a place to live, welcoming me with open arms is something I've never experienced, and that is something that I will never take for granted.
I think what I love most about Navina is her ability to always be as positive as I try to be. She's been through probably more than I have and still remains so positive. You're just a joy to be around.
Thank you.
Of course.
I love you.
I love you.
I would say to people that judge our relationship, do a deeper dive. Try to meet a trans person. Try to connect with these people and get out of your ignorance, because all ignorance toboggans into know.
If we connect with a trans person, how would that benefit us? If we connect with a trans person, how would that step up our sequence and flow of life? How would that improve the quality of our life? No, being normal is being normal. Stepping to a weird zone is it's not gonna help your life. But anyways, y'all, that's it for today's video. Know what I'm saying? Y'all could comment any other thing y'all want me to react to. Follow my Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter.